Have you ever thought that anime can reflect our day-to-day life? Maybe not yours, but someone else's life? Konnichiwa minasan! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Hina, your one and only favorite host. जैसे कि आप लोगों को पता है, एनिमे हमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें सिखाता है. Like, it helps us to overcome stress. Sometimes motivates us, but most importantly ये हमें entertain करता है and life में आगे बढ़ते रहने की हिम्मत देता है. So आज कैसे एनिमे हमारी लाइफ या सोसाइटी पर रिफ्लेक्ट करता है, इस पे कुछ डिस्कशन करेंगे. So here we go.
Never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro.
So the first anime on the list is Graveyard of Fireflies. So here's a question for you. What comes to your mind when I say the word war? Yeah, right, war. Mostly it will be sacrifice of soldiers, saving the country from outside forces, right? Yes. But have you ever looked at war from a different view? From a view of an individual citizen? If not, then this movie is for you. This movie is based on a true story. Akiyuki Nosoka lost his little sister during a war due to malnutrition, and he blamed himself for her death. He wrote A Graveyard of Fireflies in 1967 to come to terms with the losses. The second main character, Seta, is there in rags and dying from starvation. Later that night, a janitor comes and digs through his things, finding a candy tin that contains Setsuko ashes. He throws it out, and from there springs the spirit of Setsuko, Seta, and a group of fireflies. The two spirits provide the narrative throughout the story. A story about the hardships faced by the citizens during the war. इस मूवी में कैसे दोनों ब्रदर एंड सिस्टर अकेले वॉर टाइम सर्वाइव करने की कोशिश करते हैं, ये बताया जाता है. स्टार्टिंग में वो अपनी आंट के पास रहते हैं, बट वो उन्हें खाना नहीं देती है, जिस कारण उन दोनों को आंट का घर छोड़ना पड़ता है. सो वो दोनों एक बॉम्ब शेल्टर में रहने लगते हैं. सबसे ज़्यादा मुश्किल खाना ढूंढने में आती है उन्हें, क्योंकि उस टाइम बार्टर सिस्टम चल रहा था. दैट इज़, तुम कोई चीज़ दोगे कुछ खरीदने के लिए. खाना तो मिल नहीं पाया था, तो जो उसका बड़ा भाई था सेत्सुको का, ही ट्राई टू स्टील फूड. कभी कभी तो ये चल जाता था कि खाना चोरी कर लेता था, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट डिडंट वर्क. And later the boy found that his sister is suffering from malnutrition and can die if not provided with healthy food. वो अपनी सिस्टर को बचाने के लिए खाना ढूंढने की पूरी कोशिश करता है. जब उसे खाना मिलता है, he realizes that his sister is dead. In my view, Graveyard of Fireflies depicts fireflies as those people who died during war. A grave of people died of starvation, injuries, and illness. This movie captures reality in the best view. War not only kills by weapons, but also kills people by starvation, depression, illness, and mentally torturing the survivors who lost their loved ones. Often citizens' lives are sacrificed and ignored in history. I think this movie perfectly grabs the attention of the audience towards the hardship faced by the citizens during the war. Colorful. Many people experience thoughts of suicide and depression at some point in their lives. If you're having such thoughts, know that you're not alone. You should also know that feeling suicidal isn't a character flaw. It doesn't mean you are a crazy or a weak-minded person. It only signifies that you are experiencing more pain or sadness than you can cope up with right now. The next movie talks about the life of a high school boy who attempts suicide due to multiple shocking incidents in his life. Colorful is a 2010 Japanese animated feature film directed by Keiichi Hara. It is based on the novel of the same name written by Etomori, produced by Sunrise and animated by the animation studio Accession. ये स्टोरी बेसिकली फॉरगिवनेस एंड सेकेंड चांसेस के अराउंड रिवॉल्व करती है। ये आपको बताना चाहती है कि यू शुड अप्रिशिएट व्हाट यू हैव एंड कैसे आप सिचुएशन को चेंज कर सकते हो जब आपको लगता है कि नथिंग एल्स इज़ वर्थ इट। इट मेक्स यू रियलाइज दैट यू आर यूनिक and different from others. Everyone in this world has a different color unique to them. That is why the world is so colorful. इस मूवी में एक सोल को सेकेंड चांस मिलता है लाइफ जीने का फॉर 6 months एज अ टेस्ट, एंड वो टेस्ट ये है कि दैट द सोल हैज़ टू फाइंड आउट वाई द बॉय इन हुज बॉडी द सोल इज कमिटेड सुसाइड। ये सोल मकोतो नाम के एक लड़के की बॉडी में होती है। मकोतो इज़ अ हाई स्कूल स्टूडेंट एंड उसके फैमिली सिचुएशन अच्छी नहीं थी क्योंकि उसके फादर घर नहीं रहते थे ज़्यादातर एंड उसकी मदर का अफेयर था एंड उसका जो बड़ा भाई था वो उससे ज़्यादा बात नहीं करता था। ही हैड नो फ्रेंड्स इन स्कूल। उसकी एक क्रश थी बट बाद में से पता चलता है कि उसकी क्रश एक प्रोस्टिट्यूट है एंड उसका दिल टूट जाता है। ड्यू टू दीज रीजन्स द बॉय अटेम्प्टेड सुसाइड, but in the second chance he tries to change. Although he still hates his mother, but by time Makoto makes a friend, travel to different places with him. Later वो दोनों सेम कॉलेज आने का भी डिसाइड करते हैं। He realized what happiness is and how beautiful the world is. In the end he realizes what was the sin he committed in the past life and passes the test. He gets to know that every problem has a solution if we talk it out. He learned that some things can be forgiven and that can let you walk further in life. Instead of torturing yourself mentally, you can just let it go and cherish what is in front of you. This movie applies to your real life. Suicide and depression is not a solution to any problem. Just go out and talk it out. Because a door doesn't mean that it is locked. Life is more colorful if you see it from a different angle. Ao ni Bongoku. It is also known as Blue Literature Series. It is a 12-episode anime series featuring adaptations inspired by 6 short stories from Japanese literature. The 6 stories are adapted from classic Japanese tales. मैं आज सिर्फ फर्स्ट 4 एपिसोड्स की स्टोरी को कवर करूँगी एंड आई रिकमेंड एवरीवन टू वॉच द रेस्ट ऑफ द एपिसोड्स। द फर्स्ट 4 एपिसोड्स आर बेस्ड ऑन नो लॉन्गर ह्यूमन, अ सेमी ऑटोबायोग्राफी एंड मोस्ट सोल्ड क्लासिक इन जापान बाय दज़ाई, which talks about the path of a man with intense feelings of alienation. I would say that it is a dark anime about the lives of human and it's really dark. Like you won't learn something from it because it's basically telling about the feelings of depression and alienation and loneliness. तो फर्स्ट स्टोरी में एक टीनेजर बॉय के ऊपर है जो लाइफ में गुम जाता है, मतलब ही लूजेस डायरेक्शन ऑफ हिज लाइफ. Being a son of a politician, I believe he was thrown into the merciless world by his father to earn money. Losing games and goals in life, he became alienated and depressed, expressed by the black alien-like figure in the anime. In the starting episode, the boy sees a vague image of caretakers. वो scene sexual harassment को depict कर रहा था. The male lead was being harassed by his mates in his childhood. But this incident was never reported and got buried in his past. Such incidents still happen in real world too, which are later buried in past and never brought up. Although people might think that it's forgotten, but it's a horror that always haunts them, with which the victim lives the rest of his life. वो पहले से ही बहुत गिल्ट में था about pushing a prostitute off the cliff and अल्टीमेटली ही गॉट क्रश्ड बाय द फैक्ट कि उसकी वाइफ का अफेयर था उसके एडिटर के साथ. दिस एंडलेस चीटिंग एंड ऑल्सो द फैक्ट दैट हिज स्किल हैज़ नो ट्रू वैल्यू ही ब्रोक एंड लेफ्ट एंड लेटर कमिटेड सुसाइड. It showed us about the dark past, corrupt people, helpless women, a poor teen whose mental, physical, emotional, psychological conditions get messed up. He grows more alienated, shown by the black figure, also assumed as his mental state at that time. Bad luck, despair, isolation, betrayal kept hitting him hard, ultimately resulting in his breakdown and suicide. The anime doesn't give any sort of moral values through it, but it does reflect the society, how people are money minded, and how it is the society that forces a person into depression. In the end, कुछ lines मेरी ओर से आपके लिए. बेहतर से बेहतर की तलाश करो, मिल जाए नदी तो समंदर की तलाश करो, टूट जाते हैं शीशे पत्थरों की चोट से, तोड़ दे पत्थर ऐसे शीशे की तलाश करो. Stay strong, stay happy. Thank you. I hope you liked our video. So if you want a second part of this video, be sure to comment and like the video. Stay tuned for further videos. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Taking over, 'cause every day I'm getting closer. Just look at everything I'll show ya. And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah.